Morning, everybody. I've been told by a few people to share this crazy world that I live in. Um, it's about me being sustainable. So it's a bit of a crazy chaos that goes on here. I haven't got your average house where everything's in its right place. I have some weird and wonderful things going on. Usually I sprout seeds by the back door. I grow mushrooms by the back door. I'm drying seeds on the windowsill. As you can see in the background, I've got a little bit of a farm. So I have some cows, which last week we had to help a little calf being born. And I work. So there's a lot that goes on here, and I like to be sustainable. So I'm just going to share down here as best as that I can that we have some oyster mushrooms growing right by the back door, as you can see, right where I come in and out. But not only that, like I say, it's about being sustainable. I work, I've got a farm, I've got a lot going on. I can't remember to run down wherever these might be hidden somewhere so that it looks nice and fancy around the house. I'll never remember, so it's not sustainable. So for me, it's sustainable right here where I come out in the morning and I spray them. There's my little spray bottle. They need to be sprayed morning and night because they do not like direct sunlight and they don't like a lot of wind. So this is the perfect place for them to grow. They've got the right amount of light. I remember to spray them. We've had them all through winter. Lots and lots and lots of bags have been sitting here over weeks growing. This week you can see where my work bag and my handbag's been sitting, that the mushrooms have been throwing out their beautiful spores here, which I will mop up when I pick them up. Probably will eat these more than likely tonight. But like I say, it's about being sustainable. Fair enough, the house doesn't look like this perfect thing, everything in its right place. Out there is where I grow herbs and all kinds of wonderful things. So I've got my little baskets there ready for me to grab in the morning and off I go. But here I am now growing mushrooms and being able to eat them. So I call it my funky, sustainable way of living that functions for me. Yes, my house is not all this amazing tidiness, but I have this amazing experience of being able to grow my own food and be sustainable. And I find these mushrooms so rewarding. It's such a wonderful experience. So thank you for sharing this in my funky, functional world, being somewhat sustainable. Starts out as paper cat litter pellets, birdseed and mycelium mixed together, gone in the cupboard for 4 to 6 weeks. Boom, this is what it comes out like, this white growth all over. Open up the bag and then you start spraying to get these little baby mushrooms that start to grow. So for this to happen, you must water them like with a sprayer bottle like I showed you by the back door earlier. You must spray them sort of morning and night to make sure that the spores stay nice and moist and the mushrooms then start taking in that moisture and start growing these beautiful lush big mushrooms. You don't let them get too big because they start to get a bit too rubbery. You just grab them when they're a bit this size, and then I showed you right till I've cooked them with some beautiful garlic butter, feta, yum, and on the plate, yum, yum. Thanks for having me, guys. Edible, sustainable chaos.